Do you know why you struggle financially? Do you know why you've got no money at the end of the month? Because you have the habit of poor people.
Just be rich, stupid. Guys, I have some shocking news. Turns out rich people have access to resources that give their offspring a leg up on the competition, like paying so their children can get into the best colleges.
Between roughly 2011 and 2018, wealthy parents paid Singer about $25 million in total to guarantee their children's admission to elite schools, including Yale, Georgetown, Stanford, the University of Southern California, the University of Texas, UCLA, and Wake Forest.
Paying $1 million to get into Wake Forest. These parents set up an Ocean's 11 type grift where they bribed SAT test administrators, coaches, and even Photoshop photos of their children looking athletic to go along with their fake applications. If only I knew about this process at the time. Hey Harvard, I'd like to submit this dunk as my application. Back to the story, and that's a dunk. That's not a layup, so Harvard, I'm waiting. Now, this story is incredible because this means that even among the 1%, competition is fierce to get into these institutions, or at the very least among the neo-riche who don't have a legacy of admissions to elite schools, so they have to bribe their way to the top. Which leads me to everyone's favorite topic, affirmative action. And when I say everyone, I mean mostly white people who find that affirmative action is actually racist, since racism is already over, silly goose. And look, I'll be the first to admit that affirmative action is complicated and not ideal, much like most liberal solutions to problems of wealth inequality. But the real affirmative action no one talks about is the one that wealthy enjoy every day.
They take account of whether the candidate, the young person looking to get into the school, comes from a family that is rich or not, a family that has donated money to this university or not, and a family that might in the future, because it's well-heeled, be able to give money. In other words, if you've got the money, you get your kid into the good school.
1/3 of Harvard's incoming freshman class in 2017 consisted of legacies. A study by the Economics of Education Review in 2011 found that children of alumni had a 45% greater chance of admission into the top 30 colleges in the US. 40% of students from the top 0.1% of income attend Ivy Leagues and elite institutions. And the policies that allow this are legal, whereas it's a felony in this country to use a false address to ensure your children go to a better public school district, okay? You know, just keep focusing on the right issues, guys. And if the empirical evidence isn't damning enough, never forget that George W. Bush went to Yale and Harvard. This guy.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
This dude who almost died eating a pretzel, who fell off of a Segway, this dude who is responsible for illegal wars that cost us $6 trillion got into Yale because of legacy admissions and because his grandpappy literally bought a wing of the library. Let's also not forget that, you know, Trump went to Wharton, so that institution is not safe either.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
And speaking of legacy admissions and our current administration, who could forget that Wonder Boy and Middle Eastern peace negotiator Jared Kushner got into Harvard because his dad paid $2.5 million to the school and negotiated with the dean of admissions through senators. Now, if George W. Bush, Trump, and Jared Kushner haven't been able to prove to you that meritocracy is absolutely a lie, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just kind of funny to me that the lower tiers of the bourgeoisie took matters into their own hands in this case and got caught because the legal means required having a grandfather who went to the school or purchasing an entire wing of the library, which was just a little bit above their pay grade. I'm Hasan Piker. If this hypocrisy bothers you, please share this video with your friends and leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you want to help TYT, please go to tyt.com/join and join TYT membership. It's only $5 a month and it greatly helps us. And this has been The Breakdown. Never miss another breakdown video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. Also, don't forget to join TYT today. Download our TYT Plus app on your phone or head on over to tyt.com/join.